Hello friends, so in this video tutorial we will learn about most commonly used data analytics command like SQL command which we are using data analytics. So first of all we have created a database. So after creating a database we will use this database, and I will remove all this clear. Then I will create a table. So I already have created a table where we have sales data, where we have ID, product name, category, price, quantity and sales date. So like if I will run this, so it will be run. So it is already created, so that's why it's not working. Then we have inserted data here, like we have product and like their category, then their price, quantity and sales date. So this is the data which we have at the moment. Like if I will select this, so we have some data of 10 products here, and we have a category like electronics, clothing and furniture. So 3 category here. Generally we have 3 category, and these are the prices, these are the quantities here. So from this, like we will use the most commonly used command here. So first command is only this, like this select command. So select star from your table, so which is a sales table here, and this command will show you the complete table. The select statement is used to retrieve data from the database table. So whichever data table we are using, database we are using, from that table, first of all we have to use the database and select the table. So we will select it. It allows you to specify which column you want to retrieve or use hashtag. Either you can use hashtag or you can use the name of the column there also, but this time we will only using the star here. Next is your where command. So where command is used to filter rows based on specific condition. Like if we will give some condition here, like if you want to only know the category, where category is electronic, only those product we want to see, only those rows and those column we want to see. So how we can do that? So for that I will go here and write select star from sales where category equal to, I will put here electronics, and just close this. And now I will run this. So it will only show the categories which will start with electronics only. Next is your order by. So order by is basically for putting your data in ascending or descending order. Ascending or descending order. Here first of all we will use it for descending order. So by default it's sorted in ascending, but if you want to do it in descending, we can do that. Select star from sales order by price descending. So this will select and sales in descending order. So first of all is our highest, and it will go toward the lower prices. Either you can use for prices, you can even use for quantity also. If you will quantity, it will work for quantity. So it start working for quantity also, like 20 is the highest quantity, then 1 is the lowest. So this way it will work. Next is your group by. So group by is basically grouping of any category, any product or whatever, so that group rows use on 1 or 2 column. It is often used with functions like sum, aggregate functions like sum, average. So all such thing can be done with group by. So select, like if you want to know the total quantity, suppose like escape, I will just remove this also, it is quite big here. I will clear this, okay. Suppose like now what we are doing here is, like if we will solve quantity, like whatever quantity we have, and according to quantity, according to category wise we want to sum quantity. How we can do that? So for that what we will do, we will have to use group by function. So first of all I will write select category. So category wise we will see our sum quantity. What quantity do we have? Then we will sum quantity as total sales from, I will just put it in the next line, from sales, and then I will take the function here group by category. So category wise we will see our sum of quantity. So now we have a category here, and here we have total sales. So select category, sum quantity as total sales, and from sales table, and it will show us a group by category, and we will category adding our all categories. Next function we will do is your having clause. So having is like it is generally used in group by. Like suppose we will group by only those total sales, like in this case total sum quantity which is more than, like I will say 20. Like in this case, like furniture will not having more than 20. So how we can do that? So for that, like we have to put a having clause with our group by feature. Suppose I have this only, same, or either I will put here having, I will say sum quantity greater than, I will say 40, and then I will run this. So it will only show one quantity here, which is 40, category which is more than your 40, and if I will put 20 here and then run this, so it will show all. I just put this and run this, so it will show us 2, which is more than your 20, and if we will take it as 0, like suppose if I will take it 0, so it will show all 3 categories. So when we will take 40, it will only show this 45, and if we will take, so this is basically having a having clause, where in a group by we will provide certain condition that need to be true if you want to see the data in the table. So this is having clause. Next is your distinct. So distinct is basically finding the distinct categories or distinct value from your data. So keyword is used to retrieve unique values from column. It eliminates duplicate value from the result. For example, like if we will like select distinct category from sales and just run this. So what it will do, it will only show the unique category. So like we have a 3 category here, so it will only show the 3 category. Next is your count. So the count function is used to count the column number of rows or non-null values in the column. It is often used in conjunction with group by clause to calculate count per group. Like suppose we will use it, so how many times it will like select category, then we will count, and here we put asterisk as count from sales group by category and run this command. So what it will do, it will show, so it will count number of time, like electronics will come in the data, clothes number of time, cloth category will come in the data, similarly furniture. So it will count like it will count the category name and how much time it will come as count from, so we will give it a name count here, so it will be with the name count. So category, it will count category count from sales and group by category, and at last it will group by them, so that we can only have unique categories like which we have. So this is basically how we can use count. Next is here max. So max function is used to retrieve the maximum value from the column where we want to know. Like if we have a table here, I will just run the table again, and like if we want to retrieve the maximum price, which is the maximum price in the table, so how we can find out? So what we will do, we will go here and type select max price as max price. I will give it a name max price, a new column from sales. So it will, what will do, it will find out the maximum price. So maximum price is this, so it will show that also. Similarly, next is if you want to know the minimum quantity, so what we need to do, so like it will take the select min, this time I will take quantity, as min quantity from sales, and just run this, so it will show us the minimum quantity. So it is 1 is our minimum quantity. So these are some of the generally more used command in your data analysis. So that's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching.